Alright, boat gang. Well, I just got in my brand new TFL rudder. So if anybody's wondering, on OSE they sell just the rudder. You can tell kind of like the difference in metal texture there. So I left the original bracket on the Dominator, and it's now a dual intake. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to run the boat. Now for the last, I don't know, 10 days I've been having a problem with the XLX2 binding up and hooking up to my receiver. It's been sending me this radio glitch. Haven't been able to figure it out. I put a different receiver on it. I went as far as hooking up my DX3 Rugged, and I just said to hell with it. And I went ahead and I bought me another one. So this is the old one. I've already got a warranty claim into to Castle, and they basically just sent me the thing and said send it back to them and they'll see what's wrong with it. So we'll see what happens in the future, and I'll let you know what I find. Apparently me and Big B both had the same issue damn near on the same day. So I don't really understand what the deal is with it. But one thing I am a little upset about, I've had this speed control since September, and its manufacture date was June of 2023. This manufacture date is May of 2023. So my new speed controller is actually older. But we're gonna go ahead and run it. I put a 42 mil blade on it. That's the OSE CNC prop. The last time I ran it, I ran this, the 42 1.4 Oxtein prop. So we're gonna do 42 by 1.6. And we're gonna test to see how the cooling works, since I've got the front motor cooling mount, runs through it, then through the motor, and then out the side. And then I've got the new cooling hose here, runs through the 90-degree fittings for the XLX2. It actually cleans it up nicely. And then I've got OSE's brand new battery straps. These are the 4S battery straps. They have, I think, I didn't buy any 200s. I think I bought 250s, and then I bought 300 mils. These are the 300 millimeter straps, and they work perfect for the 6S batteries. So I'm going to go ahead and take it on outside. I tell y'all what, this is probably the smoothest this pond has been in the past month. So I'm super excited to get out and finally test this thing. We are running the SVM motor. Again, last time out, it was with the Hydra 8S. But with as easy as I was going on it, with a 4514, it pulled 298 amps. So I was kind of risking it to do that with that ESC. That's why I wanted the XLX2. And it'd been doing nothing but giving me a problem. I don't really know why the XLX2 was giving me an issue. Need to bring it by here and check cooling. Oh yeah, beautiful cooling, beautiful cooling. That rudder is working like a trick. The rudder's wider too. Oh man, it spun that damn thing again. What in the hell? It's that damn collet. I thought I had it tight. Maybe I need to tighten it again. Maybe I don't have it tight. Hell, I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up. Yeah, it spun it again. Ain't that a bitch? Why did it do that? I don't know why it spins that damn shaft. It's gotta be because that flex cable was the one that spun last time, and I wonder if it wore the end down off of it. I want to see if it's loose. Okay, now, it was loose, but what I'm seeing here, you can kind of see my shaft. See where it had spun? And I think it had spun previously in that spot. Yeah, that's probably what happened. It took away the meat. Now, this is also the stock flex cable out of the Impulse, so it's not going to be as strong as the upgraded flex cable out of the Impulse. So that's probably what I need to try. I need to buy another upgraded flex cable for the Impulse and then put it on here, since that is the Impulse flex shaft. I do have a cable, and I might see if I can try to desolder the end of the hard shaft and pop it out and then make my own cable. But you know, until I know that I've ruined that one, I didn't want to ruin it completely. All right, let's put it back together and see if I can run this thing. Okay. Now we're just gonna do some nice easy pulls, nice linear throttle, and we're just gonna see progressively warm up to it. I think if we warm up to it, might not be so bad. What I did was I slid the cable out from where it had spun and bit onto it where I had soldered the end up. And what I realized was I soldered the end up a little bit more than ½ inch, and where my solder stopped, it was that far into the collet. So basically, I wasn't even biting on my solder joint. I was biting right in front of it, or right behind it. Because the stock cable that came in the impulse didn't come soldered, so I decided to solder it to help it out, but I just didn't solder it enough. My solder joint wasn't far enough down on the cable, I guess you would say. Okay, I want to go ahead and I want to reset. Reset? Yes. Back. Okay, I want to reset my GPS to see what kind of speed I'm getting. I know it's not going to be relative to this pond, but... she's a scalded dog with that motor. Woo! I'm not giving it above about 60% throttle. Wow, that thing flies, y'all. Oh my God. Absolutely insane. I want to go nice and slow for a little while and let it kind of cool itself down. I don't really know how crazy this motor is, but I can tell I got really good cooling coming out of the side. That rudder is definitely something that I'd rather have than the pickup lines, because I kept blowing off the damn cooling hoses from those pickup tubes. Okay. Something happened. Huh. Uh-oh. Not a good sign. Okay. It took me about 2 minutes and I got it. I really don't know what happened. I don't know if the motor gave out or if the collet gave up or what. Oh no. That is not a good sign. Damn, it's like the motor lost all magnetism. Holy shit. Yeah. 170. 115. Guess we'll see. Might have cooked it. I mean, hell, I wasn't even giving it that much. It's not even on 8S. It's an 8S motor. It's on 6S. Wow. Maybe the SVM motor just can't handle. That's no bueno. No bueno. Let's see. Yeah, look, that's full throttle. Wow. I think I might have cooked that fucking motor, y'all. Well, that sucks. Sucks a big fat one. But my advice, don't buy an SVM motor. You know, I had this motor sitting on my shelf for, I don't know, 6 months, because after I got it, somebody had commented and said, you know, bad things about the SVM, and I was just like, you know what, fine, whatever, let me just go ahead and run it. Second time out, looks like it's lost magnetism, and I wasn't even getting down on it. Like, hold on, let's see, 44 miles an hour, and I know, yes, it's high temp. I'm sure it was probably close to 190 degrees, but I didn't have any smoke when I opened this up, you know. It's just crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. Now my question to y'all is, does the center rotor, does that lose the magnetism, or does the can lose the magnetism? You know, I don't understand, you know, what does that, but I don't know. Unfortunate, but leave a comment in the comment section, let me know. That's crazy, man. I thought I was gonna come out here and actually have some fun. Brand new XLX2. At least I didn't burn that up. I am gonna throw some data in at the end of this, and I'll just go over it, you know, real quick and tell you what I see, and maybe the data will show something. But that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. But I did just get a brand new TP motor. It's a regular TP motor. It's a 1650 kV. I was gonna put that in the cat, but I don't know. I might put the Poseidon motor back in here. That's what I might do, because hell, I had great luck with that motor. I don't know. Be interesting to take this apart and see what it looks like on the inside. But all right, let's take a quick look at the data log here. What you see here is ripple. So right there between minutes 22 and minutes 26, that's going to be our run. So we come down here, battery current max 267, 5,400 watts. ESC temperature max was 113 degrees. Now look at that, motor RPM, 101,000 RPM. That is absolutely insane. I want to see, and see, max power output was 93%. I never hit full throttle, ever. That is absolutely bonkers. So let's go ahead, turn on battery current and look at it. We're gonna zoom in on this. We're gonna move over to the run. There's the run. And we'll look at that. I got that, honestly, it all looks good. You know, I never pegged full throttle, so nothing really crazy happened. Only thing I can assume is it got hot and it got demagnetized. So the next thing we'll look at here is wattage. I want to see, yeah, see right there at the end where it kind of burned up, that was only at 4,000 watts. Prior to that, when I was actually getting on it, I was getting 5,000 watts, but hell, I've had like 6,400 watts out of the Poseidon motor. Just crazy. I want to see the controller temperature and see what it was. Okay. So see, the ESC temp slowly rises and the motor temp's going to rise along with it. So yeah, it's just, I made a newbie mistake and I overheated the motor. I could really tell that there was plenty of cooling coming out of the motor, but maybe not enough. And maybe with the rotor in that motor, it's just not capable of, you know, riding around the pond. It truly is a drag race motor. I'm still learning just like everybody else, y'all. So I could not post this video and not get laughed at, but I'm sure there's a couple people interested in the SVM motor. So if I don't post this and show my experience, then you wouldn't learn from me. And that's a $219 motor that I just smoked in about 10 minutes of total runtime over 2 batteries, which is sad. So I don't know, Big B runs the CM motor and it seems to be fine, but I've never seen anybody run the SVM, so that's why I wanted to do it. I liked the fact that it could run a high RPM, and I did not expect 100,000 RPMs. Now, do I think it did that? No, probably when it was dry. Maybe the rotor had an effect. We're going to pull this motor apart right now and we're going to see what the inside of the motor looks like. Alright, so I got the motor apart. Unfortunately, I'm pissed at myself. I took it apart and I tapped on it and everything fell out. I couldn't pull the end off of it, and then as soon as I just nudged on it, everything fell out. So I don't really know where the shims go, but regardless, we just want to look at the rotor. What does that say? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. And then it says V. VV. Go ahead, look on the inside of here. Nothing in there looks bad. Everything in there looks okay. I have no idea. I guess this is throwaway. I'm not sure. Just sucks. Well guys, this is the new one. Just got this one in today. 1650 kV, just a regular old motor, and then this was the SVM. So let me know in the comments, is this something where the canister is still good but the rotor is bad, or is the magnetism actually part of the can itself and it's just dead? So oh well. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Hopefully I can get this channel monetized if I can get it to 1,000 subscribers eventually. Peace out.